Oh, they going down. They are going down. They done messed with the wrong one. All right. They're going down. It's not going to be anything good coming to them anytime soon. All right. It's not going to be anything good coming to them anytime soon. People wanted to see you lose all that you worked for. All right. You know, all the days you didn't feel like going to a place and clocking in and punching in. And I'm talking about just all the work you've put in. There have been people wanting to see it all just desecrated. All the effort that you put in, all the trying, all the doing, all the not giving up. They want to try and see all your effort amount to nothing, because they want you to amount to nothing, because deep down inside, regardless of their trinkets, everything they have, and it's good to have nice things, but they're empty inside. You want to have nice things because they're a reflection of who you are on the inside and how you value yourself and how you want to enjoy life, because you work hard, not because you're empty on the inside. You don't want to have cars and all these things because you're trying to make up for something. You want to have those things because they are a reflection of you. You are that brand new car. You are the money. You are the trinkets. So they're just a mere reflection of you. They don't make you or break you. Neither does the money. All those who try to inconvenience you and hold you back, you know, those people that constantly wanted to make things difficult, not letting you regain a level of peace. That's what's really hard about it, is when you're faced with like a oncoming, continuously upcoming negative event. It's like you pretty much expect it to happen, and that makes you create scenarios. What's the scenario? True blue, will be do scenarios race more than four. Something, man. I used to. All right, I just got to go back and listen to it. All right, and the fact that they would try to inconvenience you, it shows you how low they really are. You know, people tend to take pride in the work that they do. People just want to wake up, get out their house, go to their job, not have to deal with any bullying, mobbing, anything like that. Or people just want to go out into the world and not have to deal with any narcissistic or evil people. But we all know that's impossible. That's not true. There's going to be conflict in certain places, certain areas. All right. If you keep experiencing certain things, you may have to relocate. It's good to job hop if you haven't found the right one or the right fit for you yet. You have to keep looking until you can find the right fit for you, because it's out there. But what I want you to know is that they look at you, and in their mind, they're projecting they're projecting how they want you to look. So, like, you know how people are trying to inconvenience you, get you tricked out of your spot. They don't want you to have certain things. They're projecting the idea of the worst situation or circumstance happening for you. Because let me explain this to you, folks. You know how people pass through your mind and you probably bless them or wish them the best, or I wonder what that person's doing. They have conversations and talks and plots and plans, and they really are truly scheming against a good majority of us chosen ones. It's like the movie. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm not even going to reference it until I watch it. I pretty much could tell what that movie is about, but I'm gonna watch it today. I'm gonna watch that, and I'm gonna watch another one because somebody low key put this in my comments, and I could tell they was a low key hater and trying to gaslight me. So I'm gonna watch the movie and see what it was about, because y'all like to play games, and it just shows you that they're the ones that are going to be on the bottom, and you're the ones that's going to be on the top. All right, they're going to be the tail, you're going to be the head. Because I mean, just imagine if things weren't backwards and things were righteous, they'd be beneath us. Their attitudes, the way they live, the way they choose to be, there would be immediate repercussions for negative actions towards other people that have done nothing to you. So we have to remain strong in these times where, you know, things aren't the way they should be. It's all about having faith, man. It's a true test in these times for believers, for people who really, really are on team God. All right, they're not on team demon time, they're on team angel time. Just a choice with what you want to do with your life, your time, how you value life. People that's out there, taking lives on demon time, it's not too much value being put on life there. All right. So the fact that you're choosing to do what's right and you're not like them, they take offense to that. You doing good is a bad thing. They don't like to see someone do good because it makes them feel that you're better. When you do good and they know that they're evil and they know that they're bad, as far as the type of person that they are, because you'll all see them hanging out with each other. Their narcissistic smiles and glares and looks, and the birds of a feather flock together. You could tell a tree by the fruit it bears. You could look at a tree and see a bush of apples and be like, oh, okay, that's an apple tree. You could look at a blueberry bush and see the whole bunch of blueberries on it. Look, oh, those are blueberries. You see a group of narcs hanging out with each other, and you sense the energy on them, and if they all can get along and chill and mesh, that might possibly be what that is. You might have to be careful and be wareful of the people that you're around that you see that on. And people will be hanging out at the apartment complex and chilling and talking and stuff like that, and or people will be hanging and chilling out and talking outside. It might be a party, might be an event, might be someplace social, and it's like, not that you don't have fun, it's just that you got to watch who you have fun around. You'll be having fun, and this type of narcissistic spirit, this type of person this is the type of person that'll try to slip you a Mickey and put something in your drink. you know and they might not even have any intentions other than just to see you pass out and just laugh at you, or they may have some other intentions. So you have to be careful of the company you keep and the people you have around you. All right, but those who wanted to inconvenience you, all right, those who wanted to see you with less than what they saw you with, or less than what they had, they're not ready for the lifestyle that awaits them, because they're about to be turned into paupers and beggars. Our God let me know, God gave me this download the other day. I said, you know what? I was just sitting there thinking, and I got a download, and they're going to be turned to paupers and beggars, because what you want to see happen to other people is going to happen to you. When you lost that job, when you had to move and relocate, people were laughing, celebrating, having a good time. They might have been lived in the same neighborhood as you. They might have been looking to watch and see, and how things were different for you, or how things changed for you. Because one thing about a person that's evil, they can't just stand to do evil and then just go away. They want to see how it affects you. These are the same people who are narcissists that call to check up on you and ask how you're doing. And it's like, why would they do that? This person is a narcissist. They want to know if you're still affected by the treatment that they put you through. That's what that's about. They're not checking up on you for anything else other than to see if you're still affected. Do you still care about me? But their grudge that they hold for you, listen to this. The grudge that they hold, and this is why you only want for other people what you want for yourself, spiritually and metaphysically. Spiritually and metaphysically. Their grudge that they have towards you is going to attract them poverty. So the actions that they have toward you and those dirty looks you be getting from them that kind of upset you and piss you off. It's like, yo, man, ooh, don't chill that out, because that's what's going to cause their demise. It's going to attract them poverty, because what they are wishing for you, what they want to see for you, they're eventually going to end up experiencing firsthand themselves. All right. They're going to end up in a tent, unfortunately, on the side of the road. All right. And that's just an example. I'm not wishing that for them, but that is what they wanted to see happen to most, if not all of us. They don't like seeing you clean, cut, provide, take care of yourself. And you'll think that, you know what, who am I for someone to want to stop from being able to just enjoy the normal liberties of life? But when you read or study or look up other accounts of people who've been stalked, harassed, mobbed, they all have the similar story. These people tried to stop my finances. They tried to cut me off from making money. They wanted to see me poor. They wanted to see me homeless. They wanted to see me live in my car or not be able to take care of myself. That's the goal. To take you from a clean cut, nice looking person to somebody who looked like they've been, not only is God going to provide a way for them in the wilderness, they want you to look like you've been living in the wilderness. All right. And these things do indeed hold people back. All right. When you are saving up, when you're working and things change, you either have to relocate, you either have to find another job. That's you having to dip into savings. That's you having to dip into finances. That's you having to, pretty much make a way out of no way with what little bit you have in a short amount of time, based off of the situation that you're into. I mean, the situation that you're going through. And these are things that they don't take into consideration. They have a very primitive, animalistic, um, primordial, caveman kind of level of intelligence, to where it's like they lack empathy. So it's like they're dealing with this reptile like mind. All right, their empathy hasn't been turned on. All right, their mind is closed as far as this is concerned. As far as empathy is concerned, having it for others, they see it as a weakness. They view it as a lame characteristic trait. They don't see it as something that makes a person rich or successful. They see it as someone that makes you weak or lame, or someone to be taken advantage of. All right. And this is exactly why that they're going to be turned into paupers, because there's nothing in there that said, I shouldn't do this to this person because they have to feed themselves and take care of themselves. I shouldn't do this to this person because they have a family to feed. They just had a child. I shouldn't do this to this person because they're taking care of their grandmother and they're sleeping on her couch right now and staying with her because she has no caregiver, and they're working. Possibly paying a neighbor part-time to watch her, bring her some food or something while the person is working, because he wants to take care of his grandma, or whatever situation you're in. They could care less. You may have to ride a bike 15 miles or take 4 buses or walk 3 hours to get to where you got to go. They don't care. They'll laugh at that and then watch you have to do that and not come back to work. It was one job, I came to work and and on the way there, I got a call saying, we don't need you. My time, money, energy, all that was wasted. But not really, because I turned it around and went and had a good day and was like, whatever. Wouldn't have me a real good day. That's why it's good to take care of your finances and expect the best, because when things happen, you could just easily just mow over them with some money, with some proper planning that you did, focusing on your future you and not just for the present moment. But you're going to have to create a support system for yourself. You're going to have to make sure that, you save more than others when you're targeted and you have people breathing down your neck and trying to make you feel uncomfortable and create negative situations for you to explode. All right, but these people who have these actions towards you, and here's the thing, they have an idea that you have an attitude. They have an eye, and this is why it's because they look at what you do as evil and what they do as good. They'll stress you the hell out and be like, man, what's wrong with him? He's so angry, and he's got anger issues, and there's something wrong with that guy. I don't understand him. And then 5 minutes later, hey, you ready to fuck with him again? You ready to mess with him again? And I got forgive me for the cursing, y'all. I've been going through a lot lately. I usually don't curse in my videos, and I'm gonna work towards not doing that anymore because it's not something that I like to do. It's just that, you know, Esther ain't been in the comments for a while telling me to watch my mouth. And not only that, it's just that, man, I've been going through some stuff lately, and it's just, sometimes it's therapeutic to just speak how you need to speak without having to worry about what you have to say. I'm not trying to ruin any opportunities for me. I know I'm the type of person that could go speak for some schools and stuff like that, once I get my motivation thing popping and on and going. But if they could let Sexy Red at a school, I believe that they could let Druuill out of school. All right. So all those that try to inconvenience you, I believe I'd be the perfect person to speak to the youth. All right, due to experience, things that I've been through, things that I've went through. I would be a good person to speak to anybody, really. But that's just my own personal opinion. But I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna take that show on the road, and I'm gonna, do something with it. All right, not just gonna sit there and think about it. All those who tried to inconvenience you, they're done. You're gonna, like, they don't understand what is about to happen to them, because you're in a process of becoming triumphant, and you're overcoming things. You're becoming better each and every day. All right. They're getting in the way of a plan that has been written in stone. You were chosen. It was set in place, set in stone for you to accomplish great things and to have a mission and a calling on your life. And those that get in the way of that, it's pretty much like the people that pretty much like the people that tried to or people like it's pretty much like the people who crucified Christ and hung him up on the cross. They're trying to crucify you and trying to make you bear a bigger burden than you already are. You're already picking up your bed and walking, bearing a cross already. But they want to make it heavier. They want to make things harder, and that's okay, because you could withstand the pressure. That's the thing, and that's another thing that they don't like. Whatever they throw at you, you can withstand it. You just have to learn how to either control yourself, like mentally, uh, be slow to anger, like have a good control over that, and that will do you a real good aid, and also not being affected by what people say or do. Will do you real good, having control over your anger and not being affected by what people say or do. Working on those two things will allow you to reach certain states of enlightenment and peace that will allow you to bypass and look over a lot of stuff and ignore a lot of hate from a lot of people. Saw a video the other day. I didn't even click on it. It said the handsome curse. I said, man, you know what? I seen this, and the person, I can't. Well, it is what it is. All right. Anyway, you know, the person had the video titled. It was like the handsome curse. I didn't even click it. Like, I was just automatically like, up. I know exactly what that's about. People just hate. I don't even need to. Come on, man. Anyway, should be more. It should have been called the Hey Haters verse. Is what it should have been called. It's not the handsome curse. It's haters first. That's what it is. Anyway, that they're holding grudges over what God is doing for you. They got beef with you because you're a rich kid. It's like that person that's dad is a super financial wizard, and he's rich, and the kid can't help it. So he's got other people he's got other people who I said value. He's got other people who envy the life he has. So it's like, you're a rich kid, God's blessing you and all these good things. You have you have His hand on your life. All right, you're a rich kid when you incorporate God in your life, man. and people just be sitting back and looking at all the good things that you be having, and all the good things that you have, and all the good things that they see happening to you. They see a lot of good things about to happen to you. Trust and believe that. They know it. They know it. You know it. We all, he said, they know it. You know it. We all know it. I need something different. You know it. Oh, you know it. Oh, you know it. That nigga said, we all know it. Yo, he said, we all know it. Oh, man. Stop acting like y'all don't like Drake. All those who, I mean, may have did some weird stuff recently, but hey, man, it's the internet, man. It's a lot of pressure on people, who that man went from being everybody's favorite to, he had to, and he had to deal with that publicly. So, hey, let's, and he was everybody's favorite at one point. So don't switch up now. Don't switch up now. That man will drop a hit next month and everybody be loving him again. Don't switch up now. I have nothing for Drake. And wait till he drops some bangers. People are fair weather fans, fair weather friends, fair weather everything. All right, so the grudges that they're holding for you are attracting them poverty. When you see other people and you wish them the best, and you be like, oh wow, that's for me. I would. When you see other people and they have other things that you have, and you bless them, or you tell yourself you'd like to have that, you're magnetizing yourself for it. All right, so when you see other people doing good, and you aren't a hater, and you actually, applaud or tell yourself I could have that, or God bless them and I'd like that for myself, or God allowed me to be able to get that. Thank you for letting me see somebody do it. Now I know I could do it. Like if you have that type of mindset, it's going to attract riches and wealth to you. If you hold grudges, right? And me personally, man, I could hold some grudges, but I chose to let go because I want money. I want wealth. I want riches. I want success. I don't want grudges. That's gonna keep a energetic link between me and somebody I don't like. Why would I want that? If there's nothing good we can get out of knowing each other, then hey, peace and love, and I'm gonna go my separate way. But focusing on that, keeping my mind there, no good. Hold a grudge dirties up your energy field, slows up your manifestations, allows you to keep meeting the same people who you're going to have grudges to and for. Nah, I want to meet some people that put me in position. I want to meet some people that teach me some things, show me some things. I want to meet the right people for the right reasons. I even want to, I want to be a better person. So that way, when people come around me, it's a different type of energy. All right. I'm not holding grudges. I'm not, being negative. I don't want that. You shouldn't want that for yourself either. All right. But, grudges attract poverty. Grudges attract more people to have grudges to. Grudges attract, being broke. It's all broke frequency. All right. Those people aren't focused on the better things in life, and don't allow them to remove your focus off the better things in life. You have things that you want to do and want to be, and you spend most of your time focusing on that. You're going to become that. You're going to do that. That's what you're going to do. And those future paupers, those future beggars, those future whatever the heck they're going to be, they're bringing it on themselves. So it's something that they could have changed. It's something that they could have not had to endure, but it's what you get when you wish bad for others. You end up attracting it to yourself. Ain't no way around that. You can't want to see something bad happen to someone, even if they're doing something bad to you. You could talk about what God's going to do to them, but I mean, you personally shouldn't want to see anything bad happen to anyone. There's certain repercussions for things that people do. There's righteous anger now. There's righteous anger, and there's righteous actions that justify other people's actions. And there's a righteous way that you should feel about other people who come up against you and do you wrong is natural. You'd be lying to yourself if you didn't. Somebody does something to one of your family members, you gonna want to either cause harm, hurt them, or want to see something happen to them. It's normal. It's natural. But would you randomly just want something to happen to someone that did nothing to you? No. It's not how that works. You know, you go over to a lioness, you attack the cubs, you gonna get your face ripped off. You mess with somebody's family, you attack one of theirs, you should be able to get your face ripped off. But we live in a different time where there's rules and regulations and courts and judges and police officers and jails, so things have to be handled accordingly, or you could, you could throw your life away. But instead of throwing your life away, just let God work and allow these people to be made into paupers. They're going to lose their wealth. They're going to lose that success. They're going to lose those things they rubbed in your face and tried to make you feel bad about yourself. All right, those who wanted to inconvenience you, those who stressed you, those who vexed you, those who caused you to create problems for yourself because you were at a lower consciousness in life. They're going to be made beggars and paupers, and the state that they wanted to see you in, that's the state that they're going to enter into themselves, and they're going to suffer in that state until they change. We out.